I don't know what corecore is. And so today I'm gonna figure it out. It's a true Gen Z art form. TikTok's newest trend. All I know about corecore is that it has something to do with Ryan Gosling from Blade Runner. So here, we're gonna read this, explaining corecore. Infinitely doom scrolling TikTok at 2 a.m. has become a common experience for a lot of people these days. Yeah, me, so me, God. Sometimes it feels like every day I'm on there just doom scrolling away till I can't even keep my eyes open anymore. If you're one of those people, me included, you've probably seen a video like this. What do you want to do when you grow up?
I'm gonna be a doctor.
How much do you want to make?
I'm gonna make people feel
Okay, so I'm supposed to be crying at that. Okay, you said to yourself, this is kind of sad, but also same. You keep scrolling and you find another one, and another one, and another one.
On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh.
Okay, classic
like
1984 ad, Apple.
Oh, that little mark with the A and then the ring around it.
At?
See, that's what I said.
Calling it iPhone.
The moment we've all been waiting for right now, because I want to show you how to get a viral video.
How to get a viral video?
Don't need a lot of followers to do this.
Okay, what is it about this? Is it about unplugging? Because it's still on TikTok. Let's see. Okay, let me learn more. I'm learning along with you. Wait, where's one more?
This chicken has been living in the metaverse. This is what it looks like in the headset. Doing this allows the farmers to give the chicken a virtual free-range experience.
The chicken in the metaverse is a rough thing to exist. Okay, so I'm starting to get a picture here. It is about a general aesthetic of some of the bleakness of modernity cut together with some Ryan Gosling at the end. Yeah, it's Doomer fan cams. That is a great way to put it. Okay, it has combined 600 million views. Dates back to November 2022, okay? They're like meme poems with short movie clips, music, and sound bites that are nostalgic, nihilistic, or poignant. TikTok has shifted many Gen Z users towards the romanticization of the millennium and Tumblr aesthetics, from fashion to tech. Wait, the millennium's cool again? Right around 9/11? That's when everything was good? Am I just getting the idea that on TikTok everything was good right around the internet bubble popping in 9/11? The 90s were good, straight up. Yeah, honestly, pre-2001, bubble hadn't popped, the towers hadn't been hit. Everything was pretty chill. But you know, some of this could be Gen Z has nostalgia so early. That's what's interesting, because everybody gets nostalgic. That's normal. I think that's normal generational life cycle shit. I think Gen Z's nostalgic so early. That is the only thing about corecore that is interesting to me, is the speed. Because there's also like, there's this natural tendency from every generation of forever to think things were better when I was a kid. But what I don't understand is just why Gen Z is so quick to do it. When done right, a creator can, in sequence, splice together a clip from a 30-year-old movie, an unrelated actor's interview, and random B-roll of a house tour to create compelling impression that hints at meaning, but may not be anything more than a feeling. A beautiful art form that fits our generation so perfectly. Let me watch a few more to really get it, you know?
Okay, mango lovers.
If you're looking...
If you... Dude.
This is nice. Kind of want to scroll to the next thing though. I would love to see the retention graph on this. I'd love to see the retention graph because right about here, I get it. And now I've absorbed the meaning and I'm sure that it's going to finish so that that's when I skip. This one's happier. Let me see.
I hate to have to report this. The breaking news just into CNN is that actor Robin Williams is dead at the age of 63 from an apparent suicide.
How is it happier?
Suicide.
How is this happier?
Permanent solution to temporary.
This is terrible.
You're an asshole. You murdered yourself, but you couldn't even
Wait,
show
why
up
is
for
this all
yourself.
about suicide? This is not a nice one. You fucked you. You should be timed out or banned. Actually happy one. You're on thin ice.
Yo, IRS, y'all might as well start looking for me now, cause I ain't paying no fucking taxes.
Yeah, I mean, this is like nostalgia for memes from 6-7 years ago. Was that the idea? Ages ago? 10 years ago? That seemed like brain rot. I'm not gonna watch that again. That just seemed like monkey neuron firing for things you recognize. That is something that is designed to like just make your brain smile for 30 seconds so you fucking keep the retention graph up. Watch Hopecore? Wait, let's balance out corecore with Hopecore. We can turn this around.
In Greece, it was commonly held that one could speak to the gods from the top of Mount Olympus.
You guys are brain rotted. Brain rot! Brain rot, bro! Nonsense! That is like the last gasp of dying neurons. This is a good one. Okay, people having fun. This is nice. Wait, this is great! Oh, it's a little short. That's all the clips you can find, people having a good time in the world. We got 27 seconds of fucking good times and we have 90 minutes of fucking corecore. Although, cosmically, this is still sad. Everyone watching is not doing these things. They're fucking bleary-eyed staring at a screen. Like smiling at the happy lives not being lived. All of these are fine, honestly, if you're watching one of them during the day. And they all, to me, become dystopian when watched while scrolling your phone at 2 a.m. In bed, can't sleep. I think the larger picture is the idea that you are in the middle of an endless scrolling session. It doesn't really matter what the content is almost. Mental health, part 37. Corecore.
What's our longest relationship?
Never been in a relationship.
Oh, it's the worst. Now we know. Worst kisser, worse in bed.
Quote of the day, chatter. Don't compare yourself to other people. Compare yourself to you 1 week ago.
Being told that by a person mid Call of Duty round is so fucking crazy. Or Siege, I'm sorry, Rainbow Six, I'm sorry. He's the most subbed to streamer on Twitch. Wait, really? Not Kai? No, I'm straight up out of the loop. What the fuck? You guys are 100% right? This is 118,000? That's crazy. Does he only play Rainbow Six? He has 118,000 subs playing only Rainbow Six? He's an Xbox streamer? You're kidding. Bro has 118,000 subs streaming on an Xbox? I'm learning about this.
The college fund for your daughter, man. Dog, swear to God. It's already got money in it. Every week, I try to put $10, $15 in it. You know what I'm saying? I used to call your cell phone like, oh, let me talk to my nigga and shit. And that motherfucker would just ring on me. It would just ring. Wouldn't be no voicemail or nothing. Because I couldn't accept that you was gone, you know?
I'm trying to be open-minded here, but isn't there something negative about this constant emotional whiplash in the span of 6 to 8 seconds? Of like going from a Family Guy clip to a fucking guy talking to his dead friend to like a suicide thing to your brain fucking spiking around? I don't know, dude. Although on the other side, I do kind of love dopamine. Does anyone else here kind of fuck with dopamine hard? When I think about it, dopamine actually is that shit. It's actually fucking awesome. And so maybe it's cool to get more of it. Germa corecore changed my life. All right, I'll watch that.
My brain is in a constant state of distress.
That's a hard opening. I gotta be honest with you.
You look very handsome today. Thanks.
Everyone's like starting to laugh, like the fucking jocks in the back are laughing at me. You know, and he's fucking laughing. He's like hitting his friends in the chest, like, look at this fucking idiot. I'm gonna strangle your parents.
Why is
No
anyone
disrespect,
saying
but
sad?
when you laugh, why doesn't your face move?
They're doing
Because
sad
God
about
doesn't
this.
fucking love me. Fuck ollies. I don't know.
Those are just goofy clips of Germa. Wait, is there XQC corecore? I do kind of want to see that. This could be the most disastrous of all.
I got past these walls, right? I said, I'll be happy then. I'll be happy then. I'll be happy then. And I got this side of that wall, and I wasn't happy. And I got over the wall, and I wasn't happy. And I thought, dude, I thought happiness is on the other side of the wall. But I realized that happiness is here now.
If he tabbed over to him gambling right as he said that, it would be the best performance art of all time. It would be the coolest and funniest clip I've ever heard. It's a missed opportunity of all time. That would have been so fucking good.
What you have now, you're not gonna be happy with whatever you have then. If you're grinding really hard towards something, make sure the grind is at least fun.
Actually, I mean, I want to stop for a second and say that I 100% agree with him here. 100%. Start top to bottom. I think the core concept of people that think if they get X, they'll be happy, it never works out that way. And you have to enjoy the journey of it. It's the hedonic treadmill. It's where people adapt. You no matter what you think you'll get, you adapt to it. The human mind will always adapt to your new circumstance. Like you get the job, or you'll get the promotion, or you'll get the significant other, or you'll get whatever it is, you will adapt to it. And then you're gonna be like wondering why you're not happy again. Dude, but I actually will be happy once I world record. Dude, I actually think this problem might be really bad for speedrunners in general, even though you're joking. Olympic athletes have had this, where they feel like this weird sense of fucking emptiness after the Olympics, especially like if it's their last one. Because it's like, okay, I spent my entire youth. I spent 20 plus years for something. Maybe I got a silver, or maybe they get the gold. And it's like, okay, what now? Now I was the best javelin thrower in the world in 2004. Now what? And it's like, okay. And one thing I'm learning and is just proving more and more true for me. It's about the people around you. It's like, which is probably, I mean, I'm not armchair quarterbacking XQC here, but you want to have good people around you. I think that's going to be the best source. And also one other thing that is only partially related to this, but I think about a lot lately, doing things for the recognition of other people, especially if they're not particularly fulfilling to you, is a huge fucking scam. It almost seems obvious, but it really, because they really, truly, honestly, like they don't care or remember. Everyone really sort of is looking about themselves. People that were like, let's say in the 70s or whatever, they're on massive hit television shows. They're fucking super famous actors, and people would know when they're on the street. By the time, like later in their life, they're already forgotten. And by the time they're dead, they're completely forgotten. Like it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? There's no longevity to any of it anyway. This stream is making you sad. What's funny is I just don't think that's sad. Like, were you instead thinking that like, yeah, no, everyone's gonna remember me? It's like, no, bro, we all do that fundamentally. What I'm saying is if you're gonna die, which we all are eventually, then thinking about your fucking legacy just feels like a huge fucking scam. And therefore, if you extrapolate from that, it's like, what should you focus on? Things that matter when you're alive, people you can help and impact when you're alive. Do you think something that will be remembered is better than you yourself being remembered? Like everyone knows Pokemon, but no one knows the guy who made it. I think when people think about it, it's about the latter. Because like the idea is like you could make something as great as Pokemon, the world's greatest media franchise, and no one's gonna know your name. 10 years after you're gone, you're completely gone from it. No one's talking about you. No one knows. So it's just like, don't do it for that, I think is what I'm trying to say. I guess it's fine insofar as like maybe it's motivating, but I would just find it sad to see somebody feel like their life wasn't worth it or something if they didn't literally change the world on a scale large enough to be remembered. People are afraid of death. This is all death anxiety. What's funny is like that's generally like a fucking midlife crisis thing. I wonder if it's just generalized anxiety applied to everything. Why would a fucking 21-year-old be afraid of death, bro? Talking about how to be remembered. Anyway, all I'm saying is I am personally not aware-pilled at the concept that life is finite and we are not going to be remembered realistically after being gone. I don't think those two things are so scary. I think what's scary is the implications of that, which means that you have to kind of try and make it count, which is hard. A lot of it is not entirely within your control. That's scary. I think that's the scarier part. You know, maybe you consider it lucky or a blessing. You get a chance. You get to try this thing called life. All right, well, you know, are you gonna enjoy it while you're here? You're gonna help someone out? Or are you gonna make meaningful relationships? Or are you gonna it's all technically meaningless, right? But why not? Why not? If it's all meaningless, then why not give it a shot? Why not try? Big A, here's the best core. I learned nothing today. I wanted to learn something, and instead I've become more confused. You guys are brain rotted. Brain rot! Isn't there something negative about this constant emotional whiplash? You want to have good people around you. I think that's going to be the best source. I think what's scary is the implications of that, which means that you have to kind of try and make it count,